What's up, baby girl? Here comes Vern Limps a lot. Vern is here. Still going with his limping action. Good boy. Baby girl. Oh, he's my baby boy. Yeah. Alright. What's going on, fellow humans and resellers? It is I, James, and Miss Courtney, and Mr. Vern. ReadOptionAgency.com. 21 years selling on eBay. My baby boy. He's still getting around pretty good, so that's good. He's, when we go outside, he'll do his little run jog. He's kind of learned that if he goes faster, it's easier, because his head bobs when he goes slow. But when he's running, it's more of a flow, so that's good. He gets pain meds 3 times a day, and still acting normal. When she's barking at dogs, he'll jump up to go see what's going on. Still eating, all the good stuff. So, all right. So let's get into what's sold. I'm not even going to get into what the eBay site's been doing and stuff, and we'll save that for a future thing. I mean, I'll show you performance-wise, I guess. It's been a little low. We've only been hitting like 630 the last 2 days. 631 and 628. So it's gone down. We're at 10 o'clock in the morning and we're only at $100. Some things are a little slow, but nothing major like last Saturday. So that's good. So we're going to get in and see what's sold and get the stuff shipped so I can get to the post office. I haven't been able to get in much of a flow lately because of situations and my emotions and stuff. So I think yesterday I started leveling out. So today should be better. Kind of accepted it now, you know. So I know what's going to happen. But I'm not going to worry about it till it does. And yeah, so still here, still going for now. That's all that matters. Right, baby girl? All right, let me get this cleaned up over here. And we got some stuff pulled already. And we got about 20. Adrian didn't get everything pulled yesterday. For some, or everything shipped. Looked like he picked and chose. So we got 30 items to get out, or at least to pull. And he did get some he did pull some underneath the pants that I pulled up from my office. I want to start doing like a little thing. I'll try to make like a funny clip or something if I can do it. Because what I'm doing now is when I list things, they're going on my glass cube upstairs, my glass cubes. So then if they sell, then that's something that sells quickly or quicker, more of a, you know, something that's not sitting around for, 6 months, a year, or whatever, things that are moving quicker. So if I can highlight them somehow more, like these 2 pair of jeans, they were quick flips. So I'm trying to think of a little clever, catchy name or song or just something funny. And I'll figure that out. But anyway, it'll have to come organically, if you will. So let's go. First up, we got a vintage PC game, Jeopardy, with Alex Trebek. Big box version, sold for $630, headed to Chicago Heights, Illinois. And the one thing, the last 2 days we only did like $630. I can't push anything on eBay those 2 days because I was doing a lot of rearranging in my store. Because I decided to kind of did the math, and if I eliminate the like 388 CDs and cassettes and media, I was only selling about $30 worth a day. So I popped them back up to $555, and gave them their own folder without a sale. They got a 10% off coupon. But anyway, so at $30 a day, all I have to do is sell 4 at the $5.55 to make up that difference. So I figured I would go back to that, because I used to do that over a year ago until I combined it all together. So I went ahead and separated it again. And then I also broke down some of my other categories just to try to see if promoted would work better. Like with hats. In my hats store folder, I had almost 11, probably 11,000 hats. And they were all mixed together. So I broke them down into their own store categories for adjustable or strap back, snapback, fitted, and visors. So there's 4 different hat categories now. And so each one has obviously less than 10,000. And also when you're running a sale, you can only do 10,000 items anyway. So there was a lot of items that was never on sale. So that'll help that. Plus I was hoping that maybe with the impressions and promoted to see if it sparked any increased sales. I'm not sure the details on how promotions actually work with the algorithm, but given its own independent promotion with less items, and just see what happens there. So kind of just a little experiment to play with. Let me see what the impressions were yesterday, because that would tell a lot there. Wasn't 100% into it all yesterday, but let's see. So the impressions, and this is what's bothering me. The organic things have been kind of low lately, like 6 yesterday, or the day before, 9 yesterday, and before that obviously 21, 15, and that was the low Saturday. That was totally trashed. And see those low numbers, I don't get why those numbers are so low when normally they're 20 to 25, and they've been very low lately. So I don't understand that. Even though I'm hitting 50 items, that's what usually pushes me over the edge, is my organic placements over that 50 mark. So I'm confused as to why my organics, when my account's in perfect health, perfect everything, why my organics not getting pushed more. And it might be because of something within the promoted system, the way it's set up. So breaking it down. So look at impressions here. I'm back up near 2 million. So that's a good thing, because I was pushing over 2 million, and then they dropped way off. 1.5, 1.5, 1.4, 1.4. So my impressions has dropped off drastically, and that could be, just people searching for things. But let's see what the total page views, if they went up. So we got 3603 yesterday. 41, so they actually went down compared to the day before. 3,000, 28, 28, 3,000, 28, 28. So we're looking at about 31. So we're looking about 29 average lately. So 29 average up to 36. That's at least good. And 41 that day. And 36 that day. So maybe doing that with the promoted helped out with the page views. 2230, 1708, 1992. So it is quite possible that it has increased my promoted page views. Okay, we'll keep an eye on it today and see how it plays out. So kind of a slow start again to the day, but hopefully that rebounds. All right, next up we've got Jacqueline. I always enjoyed watching her wrestle. Vintage Series 3 from 1998. And this is from my personal collection way back when. Pulled it out of storage. Sold for $8. Headed to Cosby, Tennessee. I'm going to have a few small things that fall through the crack. When I was rearranging things and doing the price structuring, like this sold for $270. Because what I did is I put the sale back on in my normal folders when I changed out the lower dollar stuff, but I forgot to do the toys, things like Hot Wheels and stuff. So some items will fall through the cracks. So this sold for $270, headed to Australia. All right, David Holiday. Rockin' Heart cassette sealed. Sold for $9. Headed to Cranston, Rhode Island. All right, some women's Levi's. 515 boot cut. Size 16M. Sold for $13.50. Headed to Corpus Christi, Corpus is Christi in Texas. Corpus is crispy in Texas. How about that? All right. Star Wars: The Power of the Force. Dengar. I've probably only seen the first 3 Star Wars one time all the way through, and then saw bits and pieces here and there whenever. But I never saw anything after the first 3. So this sold for $4.40. Headed to Oxnard, California. It's been in the store forever, so I just took a $5 offer on it. Slap it, check it, shoot it, win it. Hockey shirt. Sold for $5. Headed to Flushing, New York. And if you're new to my videos, all my prices do not include the shipping that I do charge. Meadow Lake Acres Country Club hat. Sold for $9.50. Headed to McKinley, Texas. Ramsey Lewis Greatest Hits of cassette. Sold for $6.30. Headed to Lancaster, Pennsylvania. All right, Tony Rich, Nobody Knows CD singles, sold for $5.40. Headed to Spring, Texas. All righty, we got a Blues Paul Stastny t-shirt. Sold for $7. Headed to Newport, Arkansas. All right, Cranberries cassette, To the Faithful Departed. Sold for $6.30. Headed to Lexington, Kentucky. All righty, we got some Carhartt jeans. Men's, size 42 by 30. Sold for $16. Headed to Topsfield, Massachusetts. I love CFK. Hat sold for, what do you sell for? Sold for $9.50. Headed to Salsaw, Oklahoma. Betty Rose Sacred Ground CD sold for $5. Headed to Bedford, Pennsylvania. Actually, when I said it would take 555s a day to make up the difference. Actually, that's wrong because I was counting the shipping costs. So it actually only take 3 to make up the difference. So, not bad. All right, Mozart CD, sealed, sold for $6. Headed to Kego Harbor, Michigan. Ying Yang Twins, the walk-in cassette, sealed, sold for $18. Headed to Wichita, Kansas. Daytona 500 hat, sold for $9.50. Headed to Hinesville, Georgia. Or Hinesville, one of the two. Terry Talbot cassette, sold for $6. Headed to Lake Forest Park, Washington. We're just going to shoot through these few items real quick. Ready for the World cassette, sold for $7. We've got Andrew Logan CD promo, sold for $5.55. And I've sold 3 555s. There's 2 I haven't pulled yet, so I've already made what I need to on those. And I think he's ready to go to the bathroom or something. So let me hurry up and finish here. We got Del McCoy cassette, sold for $10. We got these vintage blue Nikes, sold for $10. He hears Jan upstairs. We've got this Browning baseball cap. Going up steps is really easy for him, thankfully. So it's $10.50 on that. We've got the Black Panther kids hat. That sold for $15. And then we got Tonic, You Wanted More CD promo. Single sold for $4. And we've got King's Crew CD, and that sold for $10.50. Alrighty, let me get upstairs and make sure he's all right. See if he needs to go out front. And you ready, girl? You ready, baby girl? And thanks everybody for watching. Sorry these are so weird right now, but we'll get through it. So we will see you all in the next video. She was washing his back.